did that happen? Alright. I forget where I was and what I was doing other than working on the waterfront. Actually, I'm gonna put that back. I don't need it here anymore. Okay. A lovely waterfront. I think I'm gonna shape over here first, just because I can kind of see what I want to do with it right now. Hello, Only Birds. How are you doing today? You broke the coffee pot. Oh no. That doesn't sound very good. You bumped it into this. Oh, you know what? I did the exact same thing to one of my coffee pots. I hate when that happens. Oh no. Poor sad mom. I mean, it sucks, but accidents happen. I'm sure she'll understand. This water does not want to drain. Well, other than breaking the coffee pot, how are you doing today, Only Birds? How was work today? Me too. Thankfully slow. No, Jason. Oh, that's good. At least silver lining. This is very annoying. This doesn't want to play like it usually does. Hello! How are you? Oh, Ashawat, hello! Ash, yes. Hello, how are you doing? And hello, Hyrulean. I'm glad to see you are doing well as well. Only Birds and I are apparently both sporting headaches today, so... I took Advil right before I started streaming, so hopefully it will kick in soon. I feel like the Big Bash and the Bigger Bash should take different lengths to charge. Alright, hang on, let's count this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, they both take the same amount. I feel like the smaller one should be a little faster. Just because it is a smaller amount. No, I just counted. They're like identical. Not very scientific? No, it's not. But I don't know how to do a stopwatch or whatever. So that is how I'm gonna count it. I promise once we get the beach cleaned up a little bit, we'll work on a house or two. Or 3 or 4 or 5. We'll see how far we can get, how many we can get done. Maybe if I keep, that's the trick to keep me fed in this game, is to just constantly work underwater so that I'm eating fish and chips. Slime time! I stayed up way too late last night watching this new Japanese drama comedy, I don't know, dramedy TV show. It's like, oh man, I forget what it's called. It's like the full-time wife evader or something like that. It's actually really cute. In the first episode, this girl gets fired from her job, and her dad finds her work as a cleaning lady for this guy from his company, who's very strict with the people he's had come clean his house. He's very, like, precise, likes things done in a specific way. And everyone keeps messing up how he likes things done, and so he keeps firing people, and so he's, like, explaining all this to the girl, and she's just like, oh, I understand it 100%. And then, so then she starts working for him, and they get along really great because she's very thorough as well in her cleaning, because she knows what's expected of her, and blah, 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 blah. And then, her parents decide that they're going to move to the country, and she doesn't want to move because she's enjoying cleaning for this guy. But she doesn't make enough from him because he's the only one that she's cleaning for, so she doesn't make enough from him to be able to afford to live in the city. So she, on a whim, suggests to him that they get married so that, like as a contract, a contractual marriage, so that she lives with him, um, and does all the cooking and cleaning or whatever, and then, and then like they don't have to worry about, like, he doesn't have to try and find someone new to do what he likes, and then she can stay in the city and blah 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 blah. But of course they're like falling in love with each other and it's super adorable. Like, if you like slow burns, you'll like this. It's not done in a no way, I really can't believe it. I know, right? Shocker. um but yeah, so like it's actually really cute. It's a pretty good slow burn. So if you like slow burns, I highly recommend it. This sounds totally for your girlfriend. Will you pretend not to watch it or hate it? I know, like, cause we were on my husband's account last night watching, like, some other stupid movie, and, we saw, like, the trailer for that. Oh, I get invested easily, too. I'm, like, so easily amused. But, like, so we saw the trailer on this, Japanese dramedy, and, I'm like, that actually looks really cute, I want to watch it. And my husband's like, well, better you than me. He has no patience for most stupid things. It's funny because, like, he used to try and call my bluff for, like, when we would watch something together. And I'd be like, oh, I just want something stupid. He's like, okay, and he would try and find, like, the stupidest thing for us to watch. But then, like, I would always be like, yeah, let's keep watching. My husband would be like, no, I can't take it anymore, please stop. Most of the Korean shows on Netflix, yeah, I've honestly somehow have never watched any of the Korean shows on Netflix. And there was just something about this one that was just like, yes, I need to watch it, and I'm really enjoying it. So I love slow burn romances. I need to watch more Korean dramas. Because I absolutely love slow burn. I think it's my favorite. If done correctly, right? Like, because there's slow burn, like, where, like, everything's embarrassing, and that I can't, because I don't deal well with secondhand embarrassment. But I'm finding with, like, the Japanese, like, I feel like they get me with, like, there's no secondhand embarrassment, and I love it. Or if there is, it's, like, very, very, very mild. So I'm absolutely loving it. Alright, I want to... here. Alright, I need my stone wall. Where's my stone wall? I only have 2 left. That's alright. That does the trick. It's really cute because like so far they're just like trying to like deny their feelings for each other because that would be really bad for the contract, and while also trying to convince people that they know that they're actually married and that it's not just a weird contract marriage. So. Why is my... Spamasaurus, yes. I know, I'm trying to... I don't know why it's not showing me mod view for chat. There we go. Oh, I forget if there was a way to do that on here as well. Doesn't show. So it'll just have to be on screen. Unless we get it off the screen. There we go. Alright, actually let's go make some more of those. We want this. My poodle is laying on the couch beside me, dreaming hard. Shaking the whole couch. Because whatever she's dreaming about is very exciting. Here it is. Like blind, I cannot see what it is that I'm looking for. There it is. Yeah, probably don't need that much. That should be good enough. Darn it. Oh, what did I just put away? Dark Dolomite. Probably don't want to put that away. But I do want to put that away. Right, now I need to find it in here. Oh, I did have more stone wall. Oh, I guess because I did the thing with the thing. gotta sleep as much as I can to refresh the day so that I can actually get hearts. I need hearts. Alright, how do I want to do this? Just keep going. I play like 3 games mainly, and they all use a different button to run. Animal Crossing uses this button to run. Builders uses this one, which opens up this button in Animal Crossing. And then Genshin uses this one to run. So like if you see me doing this or like this, I'm trying to run. I'm just pushing the wrong buttons. Getting confused. Yeah, Breath of the Wild has weird jump. I even forget what they are because it's been a while that they are. What is A or B or X? X is jump, isn't it? In Breath of the Wild? Man, I should maybe play Breath of the Wild. I wonder if they'll let you Tears of the Kingdom, like if they'll let you like remap the controls. Doubtful. I really wish that companies would understand that different people have like minds work different ways. At least they let me change the invert the camera. Because I would not be able to play if I couldn't invert the camera. I don't know why, but my brain is just very technical about it. No, you didn't see the spam message. I was struggling to delete it. F's in the chat for only birds. Who really wants to delete spam? Keeps missing it. I never banned them. I only deleted their comments, so... Oh no! Poor only birds. One day you'll get it. So cruel, Hyrulean. Hyrulean, are you gonna stream Tears of the Kingdom? Oh no. So you can't. That sucks. Well, you'll get to start it way before I do, so you can come help me on my stream and laugh at how terrible I am. Oh, I distract myself easily enough, so it's fine. You want to discover everything yourself? That makes sense. I can understand that. I'm probably only gonna like stream like I don't know how long I'll stream it. But yeah, the Monday after it comes out, I'm gonna instead of Builders, I will be streaming that, and then the Tuesday and Thursday when I stream during the day, I'll be streaming that as well. We'll see how far I get. Just because I'm going to be starting work the Wednesday before it comes out. So I won't really have much time to play it outside of my stream times. So... because my stream times are basically scheduled around my free time. Oh, I actually got hungry. Thank you. Actually, I want to keep that, I think. Sleepy time. Oh my gosh, my drift count is gonna go through the roof when I play Tears of the Kingdom, I believe. It's gonna be hilariously not funny. Hilariously aggravating. I think that's what I was looking for. Getting a new Pro controller. So pretty. Your others have chunks bitten off by the bunny. Oh noise. Bunny. Yeah, my bunny was apparently liked outlets. So I had to like any outlets that were in the room that was his needed to be like covered by like thick protective like so that there was no way he would be able to chew through them. And yeah. Had to like watch him like a hawk when he was like out and about in places where like the wires weren't covered. Alright, let's see here. I need something over there as well. Like here. that's starting to look good. Yo! What is going on? Ten more minutes and then you can eat. Why so long? Lentils. They cook a long time. Take a long time to cook. I don't know if I've ever eaten lentils. Probably have. I just have no idea. You're halfway there. At least I know what they are. Do people not know what lentils are? Oh no. Alright, I think that should do the trick. What if we do a little bit over here? They're not in any fast food recipes. This is very true. A lentil is a legume. I'm Googling it to make sure that it is exactly what I thought it was. There are a lot of different types of lentils. Beans, chickpeas, fresh peas, sugar snap peas, and snow peas are also legumes, but are not lentils, apparently. Lentils have a high level of protein compared to beans. That is good to know. Apparently I need to eat more lentils. You eat them a lot instead of meat? Yeah. I've been thinking I maybe need to look into more protein sources because I don't think I'm getting enough protein. And protein's also really expensive these days, so high energy and low cholesterol, yeah. Yeah, I just need more protein, so I might actually have to look into lentils. Okay, so this. I actually just really need to like. Have you not heard of those lentil cafes where you can fill up on them for cheap? No, I have not. I have not heard of a lentil cafe. Protein bars? Wait, what? The protein bars and like shakes and stuff that we have here are just gross. You're confusing me, sir. I already explained to you that I'm very tired and have a headache, and you're just like being cruel. Hyrulean is cruel. Oh, I see. What? My goodness. Alright. There's that. That's a good start. Let's go over here. It's okay. I am tired and out of it, and not very good at puns on a good day, so. A lot of jokes tend to go over my head even on a good day, so on a bad day where I'm not with it, it's gonna happen. Can't do anything about it. I should look into like homemade protein bars. See if I can't make something tasty. Thank you, Only Bird. uh... I'm often curious about language. I had a YouTube short come across my feed where like it was a girl teaching you colors in Japanese. And pink is like pinku or something like that. And I'm like, how did we manage to get like such a similar name for like this color? They must have had like pink back in the day, like flowers and stuff. Maybe we, yeah, but how? Like, wasn't Japan like closed off for like a long time? Yeah. That's possible too, that they just like changed their language. Guessing they imported pink into their language. Yeah. Oh, I actually got it right. It is actually Pinku. That is so great. It's because, like, oh no! Lentils, come on. It's funny because, like, watching the dramedy that I'm watching, because it's Japanese, um, they do, like, sneak a lot of English words in there now. And like, he was coding, like, the one guy works, like, with computers and like some, I don't know, like an app company or something. And so he's coding in his at his job, and it's all in English. Like they show the coding, but it's all in English. Well, I'm gonna do this differently because this is annoying to do underwater when it floats away from me. So let's do this. That's the only thing I don't like about the food. The jump tends to be really long. It's trendy to use English and Japanese sentences, according to the internet, and programming in anything other than English sucks. Yeah, you were saying your German friend also programs in English, so... Whoops. That was not what I wanted to do. Hello, Charm. How you doing today? I'm digging in the sand again this week. Recovering? Oh no, recovering from what? If we may ask, of course, you do not have to answer. You can just, you know, be vague and we won't push further. Oh, seeing a dentist. Oh no. Wait, what is it in the tools that you're allergic to, if I may ask? I'm curious, cause really, I wonder if, cause I'm allergic to nickel, as well. But I've not had a problem with dentist tools. So I'm wondering if maybe the dentists that I go to just are using something other than nickel, or... But I'm also not, like, that allergic. Like, I will, definitely, get, like, infected ears if I wear, like, nickel earrings. And I'll get, like, welts around my neck if I wear, like, a necklace or something that has nickel on it. I, once did, like, Secret Santa at work, and someone gave me a ring, and I, like, without thinking, put it on, and then had eczema on like both my hands. My entire hands were just covered in like raw, itchy skin for like a month afterwards, and I only wore it for about 15 minutes. I've honestly never met anyone else who's had any sort of nickel allergy. It's makes buying jewelry very, very hard because most jewelry has nickel in it. A low nickel diet. Wait, there's nickel in food? What food has nickel in it? Oh my god. Charm, you need to post more in our Discord. Share all these things with me in our Discord. Seriously. I will learn. Teach me. Ha 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 ha. Nickelback. The biggest problems are things like beans and nuts. No chocolate. I don't know if I could live without chocolate, in all honesty. It's funny, we were just talking about lentils too. You didn't think you could either, but then you felt so much better once you cut it out of your life. When I was trying to get pregnant, I cut out like a lot of sugars from my life, which was really hard for me because I have like the biggest sweet tooth ever. But I could not cut out chocolate. Like I ate it in lesser amounts, but I just could not cut it out. So like, I honestly don't know if I could ever cut it out. Yeah. I try and eat more magnesium, take magnesium supplements, because apparently one of the reasons people crave chocolate is because it's full of magnesium. But it works a little bit, and if I stop taking it, then I definitely notice the cravings go up by a lot. But I still wish I could lessen the cravings even more. The one terrible thing about being a woman. Does soy also have nickel in it, or is it just that you're allergic to soy? Soy has a lot of nickel, huh? It never occurred to me that there would be nickel in food. Good thing I drink almond milk and not soy milk. Yeah, I take magnesium pills too. Do you find that they help you crave less sweets, Hyrulean? away his life. Oh no. Because I first got put on taking magnesium supplements when I used to work as a nanny, and I would take the kids to like a play group, and so I got to know all the moms. Um, you can't eat any nuts. That would, jeez. What do you do for protein? Anyway, so we were, so there was this mom who was like a big health nut. Um, and I asked her, like, I had really bad cramps, like, all the time. So I asked her, I was like, do you know anything, that might help with cramps? Because I'm desperate at this point. I'm gonna, whoopsies, I'm gonna go to the health nut and ask her if she can help me because I'm so desperate. So she said that she doesn't get cramps very often, but she takes magnesium supplements, and she's always taken magnesium supplements. And then she went on some big spiel about how like magnesium is actually lacking in our food, and most people in the world are magnesium deficient. And I was like, at that point, I was like, I'll try anything. So I tried the magnesium supplements, and I didn't really notice anything. And sort of just kept taking them and went on with my life. And then I forgot to take them for a while. And things started to get bad again. And that, like, you know, it was the not taking them that made me realize that it actually did work. For cramps. And that I noticed that, like, when I stopped taking them, like, when I had been off them a lot, I was eating a lot more junk food than I had been when I was on them. So, now I just try and take magnesium supplements. And I was reading up on it, like, later in life, and apparently chocolate has magnesium in it, which is why a lot of people crave chocolate, especially women when they're, like, on their periods and stuff, so... We're all magnesium deficient? I don't know. Oh, that was the wrong level. This is supposed to be this one. Your muscles ache when you're low on magnesium? Well, and that's probably, like, right? Because, like, cramps are, like, a muscle thing, so... Your cramps are worse if you're low on magnesium. Poor Charm. So many allergies. I'm lactose intolerant too, by the way. I feel like we're like twins or something. We have so many of the same problems. Seriously, come post in the Discord more often. Share your secrets with me so that I can learn maybe some of the problems that you've already figured out for yourself, or the things that I'm trying to figure out for myself. Oh, I finally got a call from my doctor re my blood work that I took like forever ago. They finally asked me to come in and talk to them, but like they're like, oh, it's not urgent, so I don't have an appointment until like May sometime. So, but still, like apparently when I made the appointment to go in to talk to my doctor, she was really busy and couldn't see me, so they had a nurse practitioner that they had me go see instead, and she's the one that set me up with the blood work. So when I got the blood work done, and I didn't hear anything from them for like over a month about it, so I was just like, oh, okay, it's fine, it's nothing. So I was really surprised when they did finally call. But apparently, like, the nurse practitioner no longer works there, So that's why they took forever to get back to me. I was like, oh, that seems like an oversight. Not, not dying yet, yeah. Yeah, it's very frustrating. But at least I don't have to pay for any of it. So, you know, there's always silver linings. But I'm that's what I'm saying. Like, come if you're up to sharing in the Discord, come tell us everything, or you can just DM me in the in Discord. That's fine too, and tell me everything. Cause I'm always curious to hear about like, especially because we have a lot of similar uh issues. That like maybe it'll give me insight to some other things that I have. Oh, it's wait, what? I'm so confused. I did the wrong one. This should be this, apparently. I always think things must be fine because the doctors don't message me back, but then I come in and they're like, you need to be on thyroid medication again? Oof. Yeah, I'll find out mid-May what's going on, hopefully. Because it's very frustrating when you know that you're not, like, well, but you don't know how you're not well, and so you don't know how to, like, work on it to make it better. I don't think I've ever had anything checked for my thyroid, but I'm pretty sure my mom had thyroid issues, so like that could be. There we go. Alright, we're gonna put that away for now and get out this. Does run in the family. Graves' disease, which means your levels swing back and forth between too much and not enough. Your mom has Hashimoto's, which means she's always deficient. Interesting. I don't know anything about the thyroid, unfortunately. I don't even know what the thyroid does. I guess if I have thyroid problems, I will find these things out. The thyroid makes you not die? That's a great description, Hyrule. That still doesn't help me know what it does. Mostly controls your weight. Bit more complicated than that, I see. Alright, let's do this. And I'm gonna have to do this. There we go. I'll have to do that as well. Whoops. There we go. When your levels are too high, I'm always feeling hungry and I gain weight very easily when they're... Or sorry, when your levels are too low, I'm always feeling hungry and I gain weight very easily. When they're too high, I get too skinny and tired and don't really feel like eating. Interesting, interesting. I like it when Charm comes to stream. We learn lots. Alright, did we finish that? That needs to go over there still, but for the most part, I think... Yeah, no, I love it when people are willing to share all the stuff that they learned the hard way because it makes it a lot easier for other people to go, you know what? Yes, that's exactly what is wrong with me. And then they can seek out help. Alright. Yo! Keeps breaking the ones that I don't want it to break. Although, actually, let's just do that instead. One of the things that like always frustrated me when I was a nanny was like I had all these years of experience with kids, and a lot of like trouble kids, quote unquote, because they're not like trouble, but because you know, um, the people who have to look after them are having trouble with them. They're labeled as trouble. Uh, and so I had like all sorts of like different techniques that like people could try or whatever. And my last job before I had my own kids, I worked for someone who did not want to listen to me because I did not have my own kids, and kept telling me, "Oh, it'll be different when you have your own kids." Um, yeah, and that was one of the things that I was constantly trying to teach a lot of parents was like, you need to be uh, consistent. It's not about whether or not you're right or wrong. It's about being consistent. And consistency really, really helps. And a lot of the times with these kids, like there was like inconsistencies. Like the one kid that I worked for um, was I didn't have them for like 15 days a month. Or not 15, it was like 10 or 12. Because they were with their dad and I worked for their mom. And so, like, every time they would come back from their dad, like, there would be severe behavioral problems, and we would finally be getting everything back to normal and under control again or whatever when they would go back to their dad. And, it was really frustrating. And so, like, the last job that I had, the middle child literally had their mother wrapped around their pinky finger. Like, they would cry, and their mother would just, like, jump through hoops to get them to stop crying. And I was trying to explain to them like different techniques that they could do for different things, and like it was like it kept was like all they would say was like, "Oh, well, it'll be different when you have your own children," like, and I'm like, and then when I had my own children, I was just like, you know what, it is different. I wish I had a nanny that could tell me what I was doing wrong, like because you can't always see things when you're in the thick of it. Like you can't see how big the forest is when you're in the middle of it. It's such a true saying. And I really wish more parents would just like listen to people who work in childcare. Just because they don't have kids, it doesn't mean they don't know anything about kids and they can't help you and give you ideas. And, just because you're listening to someone give advice, it doesn't mean you have to follow the advice. The thing with parenting is you listen to as much advice as you possibly can, and then you take what you need and you discard the rest. Like that's the cool thing about and there were just so many things. Like I had like for the first 2 weeks that I worked with this last parent, I had to deal with a temper tantruming kid because who got everything that they want because the mom needed to learn like to trust me in order to leave me alone with her kids. So she would constantly beat up her elder sibling, um, just like all kinds of things. It was absolutely like terrible. And then finally, after like 2 weeks, she's like, "Oh, you're great with the kids. I can leave you alone. I need to go out of town. I'll be gone all day." And I'm like, "Excellent." The mom was gone for like an hour, and the kid started beating up their elder sibling. So I took away the item that they were using to beat their older sibling. And usually what would happen is the mom would come back and give it right back to them once they started crying. And I explained to them very calmly. I said, "You cannot hit your sibling with this, and if you're not using it how it's meant to be, it's going to sit up here until you're ready to use it how it's supposed to be." And very calmly, I sat with her as she shrieked for 2 hours. This kid shrieked and cried and screamed, wanting the item back. And then finally, after 2 hours, she was ready to move on and play with something else. And then after she'd played with something else for a little bit and wasn't no longer being violent, I gave it back to her because I told her that, when she was ready to use it properly, she could have it back. Let me tell you, that's all it took. One time of this kid knowing that when I told her something, I was going to stick to it and do it. And she would listen to me. Like, I would be there in the morning before her mom, like, left to do whatever. And her mom would ask her to do something, and she'd, like, start complaining and not wanting to do it. And I would look at her and be like, "Listen to your mother." And she'd be like, "Okay." And go and do whatever she was supposed to do. Because she knew that I was going to follow through and make her do what I told her to do. And it's not even that I'm, like, super strict and, like, angry and yelling at her and, like, taking away her toys or whatever until she does what she needs to do. I'm just going to make sure she does it. Well, I'm not going to be angry about it. I'm just going to be matter of fact, like, this is what you're supposed to be doing right now. We're going to do it, and nothing else is going to happen until we do this because this is what needs to be done. And that's how I always approached kids that I looked after that I worked with, and it really helped them. And that's why I ended up working with a lot of kids who needed help. And most of the time, I realized, like, it was not so much that I was helping the kids, it was that I was teaching the parents how they could do things differently. Because it really is hard when you're in the thick of it to see how you can do things differently. And even though I have all this experience with kids, I still wish that I could have someone be like, "Yo, Aura, what you just said to your kid, probably not the best thing to say." And then, like, show me a different way. Because when you're exhausted and you've been dealing with, like, the whining, like, all week over something, you get frustrated. And I get it. I 100% get it. We're all human. So it's like, if someone's offering you help, just listen. You don't have to do it. No one's going to make you follow through and actually do it, but, like, just the idea being in your brain gives you another idea for something to do when you're in the thick of it. You can be like, "Oh, you know what? What I'm doing right now is not working, but this was suggested to me by this other person. Maybe we'll give that a go, and we'll see how that works." And then you go from there. And that is the one thing that really annoys me about, as Hyrulean, you said, gatekeeping. Children gatekeeping. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people that are in childcare go to, like, I went to take my early childhood education. I didn't complete it because I had to move before I was finished. Um, but I do have like a few years of that under my belt. And like the lessons that you learn. Like I remember we had a lesson, a 3-hour lesson on why babies cry. And the reasons were they're cold, they're tired, they're hungry, they're in pain, they're lonely. Those were the 5 reasons why babies cry. And or they soiled their diaper. I don't know if I said that or not. But she went over it, reiterating it in like hundreds of different ways. I mean, we were all like groaning about it. She was like, um, well, I have to make sure that you guys understand these things because I once had someone complain to me that their child wasn't potty training and they were doing everything to try and potty train their daughter, but the daughter wasn't, like, they were just doing it on purpose, that they weren't potty training. And she like looks at us, she's like, how old do you think the child was? And we were all like, oh, like, you know, 2 years old, 3 years old. And she's like, no, the child was like 9 months old. We were like, what? You can't potty train a 9 month old. But apparently she had someone try and potty train a 9 month old, so I don't know. But yes, babies do cry when they're lonely because they're used to being around someone all the time. When they're inside the womb, they have constant, presence with them. So if they're left alone, they can get lonely. I actually couldn't put my son down. Like, he had to be held 24/7 for the first 3 months of his life before swaddling finally worked, that we could put him down. I would literally like carry him to the bathroom in one arm, carry the car seat in the other arm, bring both into the bathroom, hold him while I'm getting ready to use the toilet, put him down in the toilet while I was like, for like the 2 seconds, put him down in the car seat, sorry. Go to the bathroom and like literally like 5 seconds after I put him in the car seat, he would start screaming because I wasn't holding him. And I was literally right there. Like, he was right in front of me. Also, hello, Audrico. Welcome to our crazy conversation that we're having. But yeah, so like, absolutely babies cry because they're lonely. We're doing great, Audrico. We're having wild conversations. It's awesome. And I'm working more on my beach here, my water kingdom. You know what? I don't like how empty this dock is over here, and I wanted to do stuff. Crazy conversations are the best, though. They're fun. Half raised my very hyperactive brothers, so I had a lot of childcare experience before I was even an adult. I kind of know how you feel. That's cool, Charm. I was actually the youngest, so I did not get much child experience but I was obsessed with babies from the time I was very young. I loved kids. So my next door neighbor, whenever she had her grandson over, um, like she would have her grandkids over, and her grandson was too old to have 2 naps per day. So while his sister was napping, they would pay me like a literal dollar for 2 hours to play with their grandson so that they could like have some downtime as well. And I loved it. Like I was probably like, oh man, I was probably like 8 years old. So like they were still in the house. Obviously, I wasn't left alone with the kid, but I would come over and we would just play for 2 hours. And then I would get $1 for it. It was fantastic. Oh no, only Birds was the hyperactive brother your older sister had to take care of. Yup. Alright, I wanted to make some furniture. Let's go with this one. We'll do 2. And then decoration. Okay, that and that. Because I just feel like there's just too much empty space on here, so I want to make like I think that works. You love your brothers? They all turned out awesome? That's good. All turned out differently from each other, but all awesome at the same time, right, Titus? Titus, do slime time if you need help. That sounded very forced. I have a brother, but I haven't spoken to him in forever because, obvious reasons of my family being the way that they are. Unfortunate. Got away with a lot because you're the cute one. That's funny. My brother and sister always complained that I got away with a lot because I was the youngest, and by the time I came around, my parents were too tired to deal with me. Oh, I had some of those. Well, now I have more. I wonder if I have any more of those. I think I ran out. I'm ADHD, but I don't think that had anything to do with getting away with a lot. I think my parents were just done with kids by the time I came around. Like, my mom actually hired a nanny for the first, like, 4 or 5 months of my life, who raised me instead of my mom. So... looking for? Not that. That. Yes. There we go. There we go. Your youngest sister is the proud owner of a chinchilla named Zilla. That's great. Chinchillas are terrifying though. The high-pitched squeaky noise that they make that sounds like the slasher movie creeps me out. I had a friend who had a chinchilla and was very good at making those slasher movie noises. I'll figure out if I want to do this or not. Probably not. I wonder if actually we could do something else. The Legend of Zilla. That's fantastic. How do you remind Aura to drink water? There's a little bubble at the bottom called channel points if you mouse over it. And then you use channel points to purchase Hydrate, which I use the Seed of Life for. There! Only birds found it. And Sharp found it. Thank you! I do need to remember to hydrate. I am terrible at remembering to hydrate. I wish you could dye the rope ladders. Ooh, I wonder if I could put something like this. Let's do a couple of those. Wait, what? I would need to stop pausing after I say you really need to die? What? What did I... I don't even remember what I said. Sorry. Oh, yes. I wish everything could be dyed as well. I paused at I really need to dye. Yes. I really need to dye things. Purple. That's what I need to do. Let's start with 20. That should be enough to give us a good start. Breaths were held. Apologies. Alright, let's try this. Now, can I... Nope, it does not. And that's too far away. That sucks. Damn you! Fortification! Being too far away from the... being right in the middle of the block. I'm gonna just push you. Push! Move inwards. Because you would work perfectly. You were on the edge. Huh. As I was gonna put them in between here, and so now I don't really know. Well, they might work here actually. No, they're still too far out. I wonder if they'll work. No. They're just in the wrong place. You want orange? Halloween build doesn't look right without orange. Yeah. I wish they would just let us mix the colors. Like, they don't even have to give us like all the colors that they give us. Just, you know, give us white and black and then red, yellow, and blue. And then let us mix the colors to get the colors that we want. The blinds overlapping the corner pieces a little? I don't know. Like, because then that's... Like, I really need something that's one block. And so, like, I'm... Do I have my thing up here? I do not. Right, well... So I stopped coming over here. Alright, what else do we have that is that type of thing? Because, like, I don't want to use these ladders, which I might end up doing anyways, because I already have the blue ones, and I want these, like, as actual ladders, and then I want these to be more, like, not ladders, right? I want them to be, like, fence. But, yeah, the thin stuff is usually in the middle, not on one side where it'd be more useful. That's exactly right. Oh, that's right. The item frame. So I don't actually need it to, like, prevent someone from walking through, necessarily. That's not in there. It's in here. I have some. Okay, so let's dye. Let's dye the item frame. Let's see how that works. I did again, but that time I noticed. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that one to break as well. It doesn't look that bad. That's good. That looks more consistent. Awesome. Thank you for reminding me about those things exist. I think. Nah, I don't like that there. It's funny, there's we all complain that there's not enough stuff in this game. We need more stuff, but then like always forget about like the simplest things. And because I keep over-limited display frames in my basement, I don't have to worry about those taking up my count. Pre-planning for the win. Alright, so just set that down there. I can do the same thing over here. If I break the one in the middle. Oh, they all break. Sweet! Beautiful. Alright. Then that. And that. I need... We need, whoops. One, two. How do I want to do this? So it's not quite the same as the other one. I like this better. Let's see if we can fix this other side. Three, and then actually let's move this to the opposite side. Over here. And then here. I don't think I can, because the stairs are in the way. What if I take away one of the stairs? And do that. There we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Question is, do I have 4? I have 1. So I'll make 3. Now we will make 4. Oh, I already had some. Well, now I have more. There we go. At some point I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to make a gondola. Because I have, like, this can be, like, the pole. You just have to, like, you know. You made a gondola? Right, if you do something like this, you can have, like, the pole. That someone is holding on to. But, just send me a picture of your gondola. Please. Because I'm really not sure what I want to do with that. And my whole point of this whole thing is that there'll be, like, gondolas, like, going in between everything, sort of like Venice. Ooh, I wanna put things there. There. Alright, I'll probably have to do that for all my stairs now. To have a little landing. Although most of my stairs don't have landings. Right there. Needs one. Oh no, I'm starving. Ah, right here. I'll need one, and there. And then over on that one as well. Alright. Thank you, Hyrule. I was just trying to type that out. Kerplunk. Alright, hello, am I a pillow all of a sudden? You're sleeping on your dragon. Oh no, that's your dinosaur. Silly goose. You're gonna, if you keep rolling like that, you're gonna fall off the couch, just so you know. Gotta be more careful. She is sleeping with her paws towards the back of the couch, and her back is now right on the edge of the couch. Whereas in earlier she was like closer to the back of the couch, but she's since stretched out her paws and pushed herself to the very edge of the couch. But she's using my knee as a pillow, so hopefully that'll keep her from falling off. You're gonna fall. No. Stay on the couch, please. Okay, we want more of these. And we want more of these. Let's just do 20. She likes to live on the edge. Well, not really. But I guess in this case she does. She likes to sleep on the edge, more like. Alright. You know, they really did such a... They could have handled these so much better. Instead of like having a hard limit of like 10 of these, and you can't put any more than that, they should have had it that like you can place them, but you can't put anything in them. That like, it doesn't work for this one because it's a picture frame, but these three are actually pictures without changing, like they're pictures as well as picture frames. So yes, you can put your own pictures in them, but default is actually nice art. And I wish we could use them, but we cannot because they... So anyways, when I need art in a room... Yeah, I would like have like a soft limit of 10, and then when you place like just like everything else, when you place over that limit, it doesn't function. It's just as it is. That would have been so much better. This one here, yeah. It's very pretty. That's what I've been doing actually, Hyrulean. In my town hall on my main account's island. The one with the treasure hunt. I have this guy on the wall, and it's a magnet block because I had already hit the limit for the picture frames. So I was just like, alright, Magnet block it. Which I have no idea how many magnet blocks I still have available to me on that island. But I don't really build on that island anymore, so I guess it's okay. Alright, actually time to go to sleep. I'm trying to recoup my points that I used that one time when I didn't want to go farming materials, so I just used all my points to buy them. Alright. Oh, I need to dye these guys still purple. Alright, let's do like 30? I don't know, that seems like should be enough, maybe? If we can move that over one. There we go. And then put this. Can we? No, I don't think we can. I think that's the best it's gonna get. Because that'll go too far. Too far. Yeah, that's the best. Alright, well, that works. Mithrin, your dreamed hydrate, thank you for letting me know. Also, hello Mithrin, how you doing? Alright, and then on this side, we'll do that. Actually, on this side we can probably just do 2. Like that. Although I don't really like how that looks. So maybe not. We'll do like that. And like that. And I should probably dye some more ladders. And a bunch more of these guys too. I have a feeling we might need more of them. Let's do like 10, maybe? And we will do like that. There we go. I think we'll put one of these here. Funny. Okay, and then we want more of these. Alright. Wonder how many we can fit in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. Oops. I wanted to do was that. Need stairs, a ladder. Well, we could put a ladder. Would make it asymmetrically symmetrical. The ladder. This is a lot of these window things. I like how they look. I do not like the bloop bloop every time you walk near one though. Change orientation, lock orientation. I need a second button for lock orientation. And then in order to unlock it, you just like pick it up and place it again or break it or whatever. This will be interesting to see what this does. Yes, exactly. So that when you're trying to like, you know, you're like trying to switch your tools, you're not accidentally like changing things that you don't want to change. I could be a game director. I know nothing about making games, but like I have all the ideas. I just need to be an ideas person. Thank you, Mithrin. It's many years of practice, trial and error, finding what I like. You know what grinds my gears? When you use the paint bucket to dye a big area, it defaults curtains, blinds, etc. back to their default. Yeah, that's why I wish you could lock things. You couldn't decide what to build, so you visited someone's island to copy their steps castle. Then to fix that, put a castle in each island region. Oh, that's cool. Did you do like different styles for the castles? Because that would be really cool. A sand castle, ha ha ha. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to do this here. Because we do not have a ladder. And that would be helpful. And I will put one here on this side. If I can. I'll have to make more. And then on the other side, we will do the other thing. The frame. The question is, can I can't, that's quite, just a little, I need that second ladder. Well, hello there, Fallout, how are you doing? I'm doing alright. We got quite the party going on today. Lots of people coming to hang out and build. I love it. Oh no, I missed. That's fine. We'll just, Alright, definitely need more of those. I didn't make nearly enough. What am I building? I am building a water city. Like, eventually all of that will be filled in with water. I drained it to make building easier. Well, let's go to sleep. This is my island. What I'm doing for this island is I'm doing different kingdoms of different elements. Got the idea sort of from like Genshin, I guess, kind of Avatar-ish. But I'm using the Genshin elements, so there's electric, air, rock, fire, water, plants. I think that's it. Oh, ice, of course. And so I've dividing each area on the Isle of Awakening to different. So the dock, of course, is the Water Kingdom, and then the mountaintop will be the Air Kingdom, and the Scarlet Sands is going to be the Fire Kingdom. This part of Green Gardens and part of Scarlet Sands is the Rock Kingdom, which is underground. This is all like covered now. And then the rest of Green Gardens is the Plant Kingdom. The Cerulean Steppes will be the Ice Kingdom. And then out here, I'm going to make an island that will be the Electric Kingdom. Well, see, because with Avatar, it's only earth, air, water, and fire. Whereas in Genshin is actually like there's the Electro Anemo for air, Geo for rock. So it is. Most people know like Airbender better, which is why I said Airbender, but like it is taken from Genshin Impact because I like to play Genshin. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for this place. And each area is color coded. So I only have 10 of those. What? To try and make myself build with other colors, because I find I tend to stick to just like neutral colors with like the odd color pop here and there. But I wanted to like actually use more colors, so that is what this whole thing is. Like each color, each nation is color coded, and so then I have to use those, try and stick to those colors for each kingdom, and it's been hard. Yeah, coffee or going to Laguna Perfuma, and there's little islands that have black dye veins on it. But coffee's the best way. Of the chat coming in after I've said that. No, it has to be specifically black dye veins. Alright, there we go. The best way to do it is to have one of your areas dedicated to growing coffee. Where you have a robot so that you can follow your, like, if you, all you need is one coffee seed, and then you set the field to coffee, and then you follow the bot around and hammer up because it for one seed it plants 9 spots, so then you can just hammer them up and ask them to, and then eventually you'll be drowning in coffee. I did not realize I had that much. Wait, whoa, what's this? You fished up a carp? Who fished up a carp, and from where? But, like, I always, as soon as I get coffee beans, I start, like, having them mass produce it so that I'm, like, drowning in it, because it's the best way. That's not where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over here. Ah. Let's see, also over here I have coffee as well. Not as much since I moved the Cerulean Steps, guys, but coffee. Yeah, coal is infinite, and they didn't want to use any infinite items for dyes. They wanted dyes to be finite. So they would not use any infinite things in dye, unfortunately. You're not sure where in Green Gardens to place the Cerulean Steps type castle. I would put it... Honestly, I would put it either, like, over here. Right? Like, the river, as you can see, is not mandatory. Once you've completed that, you can fill it in and move it to wherever you want it to be. But I think, like, here would be a really good place. Like right here. Sort of facing that way. And then you could have like the river go in front of it, and the river could even add as sort of like a moat type of thing. So I filled in my river. I wanted more space to like build things. So I did that with my first island. I didn't change anything. So for my second island, hang on, let's look at the map. For my second island, this is my third Isle of Awakening, but for my second one, I completely gutted this entire area. Is all water, and the Green Gardens tablet is at the top of a lighthouse because I dug the whole area down, but I kept the basic shape of it. Other than making Green Gardens an island, like it's still exactly like Green Gardens. And that really helped me get used to the idea of changing things. So then when I rolled this third game account, I was like, I'm gonna fill in stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fill in the river because I don't like how it is and I want more green space. So, I mean, I'm very obsessive about, like, you should see my furrow fields. My furrow fields are, like, almost non-touched because they, whoa, doggy, don't fall off the couch. My furrow fields are almost untouched because I just like to leave things as like pure as I possibly can. So I understand where you're coming from. You just gotta take the bullet, bite the bullet, and like find something small that you can make yourself change, and then work from there. And eventually you'll realize that like as long as you keep the mountains, like the general mountains, as long as you keep them, because they help with prevent lag. That is why they're there. So my general suggestion is destroy all the land that's surrounded by mountains, but like in the middle. So do whatever you want in the valleys, in the mountains, but then try and leave the mountains up because they really help with keeping lag down. So yeah. Turn Crimson Sands into a meadow or grassland zone. See, that's unique. That's not often done. Most people keep it as like a sandy area. Because it's, you know, Scarlet Sands. You've messed up Green Garden, so you filled in the area you messed up on the left with ice. I mean, that could be cool. I'm gonna put one of those guys there. I don't think I can put another one because of that guy. But yeah. Do I have... Where's all my fence posts? I do. I have lots. There. Trying to turn the area from the tablet to the beach into a flat valley. And leave the area with the river mostly untouched. No, just put it in the Discord. Charm. We can look at it in the Discord. We've got a DQB channel that you can just put it in. Where Hyrulean posted his pictures of his Mario world that he's building. There, I tagged you in the channel so that you can find it easily. Alright, let's see here. Do I want another ladder here, even though there's one there? Haha, that is funny. gonna take a look at this gondola. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Oh, that is pretty good. I like that. Yeah, that gives me ideas. Still gonna let it percolate though, because I gotta come up with something that is mine. Go. Alright. And then do that. That. I don't know how I made this so perfectly. Oops. There we go. And then when everything falls into place. Yeah, like it just everything fits. It's perfect. Once made an elephant based on the memory of one I saw on the boards, and it ended up looking quite different. And I was all worried that I'd copied it exactly. Yeah, it's so hard, like, cause like there's limited amount of stuff, so it's really hard to like make things unique. But they're at the same time, it's like if you just vary it slightly, it's fairly easy to make it unique. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, we needed more ladders. You like the one that you did way better? That's good. It's like you took their ideas and then made them better for you. And it's always nice when that works out like that. Let's do... I probably don't need... Let's do like... Alright, and then I need more of these guys. Let's just do the last ones that we have somewhere. Oops. Go. And then we will do a ladder there. And then... There was another ladder that I needed. Yes, here. There. Fill this in, I guess. Actually, I'm really glad I'm doing this now, because I'm realizing if I tried to do this well after the house was built, I wouldn't be able to fit. I would put a ladder there, but it wouldn't work, because you wouldn't be able to go anywhere. So we'll just break that one and put that there instead. There we go. Oh, here I haven't done yet. Where are you getting in the way? I have mail. What? Oh, the results are in. Dear Aura, for entering the spring contest, we're writing to inform you that you placed 7th. Alrighty. Nice. Did not even realize I had mail. Whoopsie. I like to get in the top 10 because then you're on the loading screen. I always try and vote for people too that like haven't won, because then it gets them on the loading screen. And I like seeing new builds on the loading screen. There we go. You don't think you registered properly to share pictures? That's not good. I'm gonna fly up. You know, when I'm finished this, I'm not gonna be able to take a good picture of it because it's just so big and sprawling. Like, even if I fly all the way up and turn on sharpshoot, it's still like too far away. Hope to win someday, but keep forgetting to enter contests. Yeah, it doesn't help if you don't enter the contest. Can't win if you don't participate. I didn't participate in this one because I don't really have any like sand buildings, and there were just so many good sand castles. that I was just like, I don't need to participate in this one. But everyone should go vote and vote like the actual sand builds, because there are a few like that are not sand builds that I'm like, wow. See, look at this one. This one's amazing. You should go vote for all the sand builds to help so that we can actually have like in the top 10 all on theme. Because that's my biggest gripe with the contest, is that people enter stuff that has nothing to do with the contest. Stay on theme, guys. Look at this. This is amazing. I mean, it's not completely sand, but I mean, technically Adobe is sand, I think? Sand and rock. But this is mostly sand, and it looks really cool. We've got a lot of cool ones in the in our contest as well. It's like a sand city, but like, I don't know, that's borderline for me because everything's, there's no actual sand on the ground, and it's just Adobe and other things. This doesn't feel like a sand building to me. Whereas in this is made out of sand. It's a sand castle. And this is sand-ish. This is definitely made out of sand. And we all love Aladdin, so hooray hooray. This is made out of sand. Adobe, but again, there's not much sand in the picture. This I thought was a really cute little castle thing, like the shovel there to show that they're building stuff. You're gonna go, Audriga? Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good evening. See, like this stuff that's built from sand should actually be voted up versus the stuff that's just not. I don't think there's a single sand block in this picture. What kind of items will people buy in item shops? Anything that can be placed on the ground. Yes, please. Anything that, so like like when I'm building food, yeah, but it has to be cooked food. Speaking of food, I'm hungry. Yep. So often what I'll do, like if I'm building with something and I have a bunch of leftovers, I'll like just put it in the shop and then they'll buy it. That's how I empty my hair. Let's I just have to remember where I moved the shop to. There it is. So you just go through your inventory and anything that you don't need anymore. Like I don't need these. I can sell them. Or I decided against using those guys. Sell them. Not using those. Sell them. And then that's how I like when I actually like, you know, pay attention to it. That's how I keep my inventory stock, like not my bag, not like filled to the brim. because you can just throw all this stuff in there. They will buy it. It's just sometimes it'll take a little bit longer if it's the blocks and stuff. But they will buy other things. You just need to have shopkeepers. I don't even know if I have any shopkeepers here anymore at this point in time. There's my thing. There's my thing. Alright, let's see. Who do we have? I don't have a shopkeeper here. Do I have anyone in here? I do. You're gonna just relocate over here for the time being, even though your hair color does not match. That's fine. Actually, you guys should be over here too, because your hair color does match. I'll need to eventually find a shopkeep with red hair, I think. I think I only have the one shopkeep here, and he's got the green hair he's supposed to have. Yeah. But yeah, it'll take them a while, but eventually, like, so, like, when you're trying to sell for, the tablet targets, I would stick to decoration stuff. But when you're just trying to sell to get rid of things, just put whatever's clogging up your inventory in there. Doesn't really matter. I just realized Hayden should probably go into the Green Gardens. He's got green hair. I don't know where to put Rosie. Does she count as green haired? It's kind of like turquoise, so it's in the middle between blue and green. I could technically get away with putting Bonanzo in the rock area and make him like a underground farmer. That's not where I want to go. I want to go over here. Yeah, the Hammerhead plushies sell really well. In here, he could be like the vine apple farmer. You could put a salutation station and put him here. Or here, so that he looks like he's working. I really love this underground city. I think it turned out fantastic. I kind of wish that, like, if you had miners and you had, like, veins, like ore veins, they would go work the ore veins. Like, not actually dig it up, but, like, pretend to dig it up. Because I've got, like, coal up here and all the different ore types. And it would be fantastic if you could, like, come over here and hear, like, the hammering of them working in the mines. It would have been really cool. And I've got the carts for them to ride around on, too. Oh, that would have been fantastic. If, like, you had to build them a mine on your island, and then that was how you got the ores and stuff. That would have been great. I didn't miss the end of the day recall of what they did, but absolutely would love for them to like mine for me again. That would have been fantastic. Spelling mistake. Where do you think you're going? Guys, there's a bridge for a reason. The pathing in this game, like they really needed to like make it so that you could like this is where you should walk, NPCs. It might have helped with the lag too. Simply cover the area in poison. No. You were fully expecting to make a mine for them at home and even tried to make one. Very disappointed when they didn't even... Yeah. I like making mines. It's fun. I make one on every island. Oh, old lady. There you go. Trying to get up off the couch, the doggos. He's stretching and making a big deal out of it, like the old lady she is. Alright, let's go back to the waterfront. I need more time to play this game. Because I keep, like... I don't play except for Monday nights now. I just don't have the time. And there's, like, so many things that I want to do, like, off-stream that, like, I don't think people want to watch, but, like, would help me do things on stream. And I just keep, like, not having the time for it. Sucks. Alright, I am going to just put these guys away so that I can make that for the other side. My bed is not actually going to stay there. There we go. Ooh, I'm finally at 70,000 again. Alright. I got distracted, and now I'll come and make the block that I needed. The Seaside Scenic Block. Well, I don't know if I want to use that for all of the buildings, although so far most of them are made out of it, so... I mean, it makes sense if they're all made out of the same thing, right? Hyrulean is lurking! Poof! Alright, well, that'll be fine for now. Alright. Kerboom. We can just like... Because these don't have to be real houses, so they can be cool shaped. And then these were going to be this. There we go. Two, three. Oops. I feel like I want to try something different for the corners. Maybe just not have corners. Oh no. I'm just gonna make that. Whoops. It definitely makes it look more interesting. To not have corners. I'm gonna put this too high. I definitely put that too high. Alright, let's... better. Do we have anything else? Let's see here. Probably should bring all their stuff over here. Okay, I need a different block. Actually, hang on. Let's look at here. What does this look like dyed? That might work. What does this look like dyed? Oh, it's still light. About... Sure. No problem. Totally get that. I actually usually do change it from rain because I don't like it when it rains. You think you're more... I noticed that too. I feel like the movements that other people make are like a lot more jerky and stuff than when I play. I wonder if that would look okay. It's all kind of the same blue. I really wish that these dyed darker blue. But they're all light blue. Yeah, the light, like I just don't like the shade of the light blue. It's very annoying. Which is why I started using... What? That doesn't even look purple. Like, this looks aqua, not blue. And this looks blue, not purple. And this just looks like a gray blue. Yes, because, like, I don't like the light blue or the light green. The light green is also just as bad. Hard to tell for that one. This, like, pale, sickly spring green color. And then just the pale. Might do that just because it's got the double. Yeah, we'll do this. That's slightly darker. Not completely dark, but slightly darker. I feel like that looks different enough that that could work. What if we just like put the whole middle of the house as this block? That would work. Yeah, it just doesn't... Well, and then, like, on top of that, because I wanted, like, an accent color, so that it's not just, like, all the same color. right? But there was no dark blue for all of this. This is all like light blue. So that's why I just went with purple to give it that darker accent color. I originally wasn't gonna have purple for this area, but alas. Oops, I missed some. There you go. I know it's like a waste of paint, but like I'd rather just run around and do this. Although I just realized that it's actually reaching the ground. The reason I went underneath was because on the other areas, I guess they're higher, so they didn't reach the ground. But I could have saved some paint buckets. Ah well. It's not like I'm gonna run out of dye anytime soon. There. Everything's blue. I'm probably gonna end stream soon because I am getting hungry in real life. grayish blue can be nice, but you don't usually like building with it. I don't typically build with... That's why I am building with it. Because this island is all about building outside of my comfort zone. So yeah. It's so hard for me too, because I'm like, I'm building it and I'm like, this looks awful. And then I finally like get it finished. I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Don't worry about it. Thank you. I'll put it away so it doesn't fall again. Alright, there we go. Alright, we've got some beginnings, we've got some decorating to do and some houses to build. We're getting there. We're getting there. Huh. I still have to figure out how I'm gonna, like, make this place look like people live here. Because it's, you look forward to all the ships and boats. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the last thing I do, in all honesty, just because I'm not 100% sure how I want to do it. So, yeah. Okay, thank you. I am looking for, where are they? These guys. So, I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna do this, but, like, the part of the reason I haven't really used these guys as decoration, was because I was planning on using them as the inhabitants of this place. And I could have the odd, like, real slime on a salutation station. Yeah, exactly. But I was thinking, like, the water, like, this place would be, like, the slime kingdom. Because, okay, so I would have, hang on, to dye some of these. Because the blue is a slightly different blue. So, like, just have these guys chilling about. Now doing their business. Because in the Electro place, it's going to be inhabited by these guys. So I'm not really using these guys as decoration either. Because they're going to be the inhabitants of the island that gets built out here eventually. But yeah, I was planning on having these guys, like, all over the place. Just maybe randomly having them walking along. Oops. Have them working in the... Oh, this is a house. I went to the wrong one. Have them working inside the thing. I didn't even realize I dyed those blue. That's funny. So when you come here, you can see the slimes working. Oh, another slime fellow directing people where to go. Although I would probably put like an actual slime so I could have him saying something. Like, welcome, don't forget to register at the... I can't remember what the word for the registration place is. But yeah. We'll put the awnings one up so you can see the windows better. That would probably make sense. Oops. Yo. Please, game, please. I feel like I'll need one more for the middle, but yeah. Hungry! Yep, or his hunger dropped. Anyways, yes, I should probably go. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Animal Crossing during the day. And then Thursday will be Animal Crossing. And then no stream until the following week. Hang on, I'm just looking at the calendar so that I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So, next week, Monday night will be Builders, like usual. It's the following week that we're going to switch things up a little bit. Just for a little bit, so that I have time to play Tears of the Kingdom. But right, so thanks for hanging out while watching me build for a bit. I'll be back with Builders next Monday night. Have a good evening or good week. See you next time. Bye-bye. Mithrin, come join the Discord and you can ask me what you're trying to ask in the Discord. I can reply there. But for now, I'm going to end the stream. So, yeah, there we go. Discord. Thanks, Only Birds. Go join. Come chat. We can continue the chat after the stream has ended. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.